We got a long range of topics today. We are getting into RFK Jr. He is a bit of an independent, so he's not having a puppet. He's not controlled by a puppet. That's why the Democrats didn't like him in the first primaries when he first ran as a Democrat. Now he's an independent, and now he's Donald Trump's Department of Health guy, you know? Next, we're going to get into, like, Jake Paul. He's a terrible guy. We don't want him. But if you want to see more, watch the video. If you want to see more about the Spirit Airlines, watch the video because they're filing for bankruptcy. We're also going to get into the story about a dog who got hit by a car. We're also going to cover a bit of an over-attachment to dogs that we see in society, which is not very good. And we're also going to get into more Trump picks. All right, so if you liked the video, make sure to hit the like button. If you want to see more, make sure to subscribe. If I depict your argument in a very good way, you might want to share this video. Share it, and spread the message. And, you know, stick through the intro. Alrighty, we're running on 6:35 p.m. It is November 18th, 2024. Let's get into this. Alright, so here we got this tragedy, right? I'm not using it as a political thing, but it really, people say gun violence is bad, alright. But it's really all around, and people say guns, people kill people. No, people kill people. You can obviously see that it's a knife. Knives also do this. So if you want to ban guns, you're gonna have to ban knives as well. Just look at the UK. They have strict gun laws, but they got the worst knife crime ever. Like, terrible. Alright, RFK. This is big. Like, oh my goodness. RFK is famously anti-vaccine and a bit, but he's not wrong in some instances. Like, why would you want to give you a vaccine for smallpox still if you have, first of all, we haven't even been giving people the vaccine for smallpox for about 42 years because it's been declared eradicated, so why have a vaccine for a disease that doesn't even exist anymore? Smallpox is a terrible disease, but it just doesn't exist, so no need for a vaccine. So that's just, they're calling him anti-vaccine for that. Not a very good look. Yeah, he declared, this is great. He ran as president, if many of you know, he ran as president as a Democrat, and then he went as an independent as he knew there was no chance of being Joe Biden, who obviously didn't even become, they didn't want a democratic process in the first place. We first saw the first instance of undemocratic process in the Democratic Party by when RFK dropped out, because it was just so unfair towards RFK. They were like giving him lawsuits and all that. So then next, Kamala Harris comes in and just like completely replaces who they favor. It's just, the thing is that RFK wasn't a puppet, and they did not like that. That's the Democratic parties love puppets. Obama loves puppets. Nancy Pelosi loves puppets. That's why they had Joe Biden. That's why they had Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris wasn't as charming as Joe Biden was. Joe Biden is a charming guy. Everybody has to know that. Like, he is a charming guy. That's why he won the presidency. But Kamala Harris is not charming. No part of her screams, oh, I'm a charming fella. Joe Biden is now just a wholesome old man. Not really wholesome. It's kind of scary now what they're doing. Did you see? They brought him to the Amazon rainforest, and he just started wandering off. He's something wrong up here, and he shouldn't be the president. And what really is scary about this is that if he's not president, who is? It could be Obama. No, I'm always going to Obama, but he was a terrible president. But who is controlling him? That is what we gotta find out, and it'll probably be known. It won't be known for another 100 years. Who's controlling the Democratic Party right now? It's a puppet master. That's what we know. Yeah, more about RFK. RFK. He is a beast of a man. He also had a bit of a, I heard rumors that he had like a parasite in his brain that ate half of it, which is why he speaks funny. I don't know if that's true. Here's also more social news. Jake Paul, I don't like him just because of this. I know his brother. I used to watch his brother when I was like young, but then I stopped watching because my parents didn't want me to watch him after, you know, the Woods incident. So I heard he's facing Joe Biden next. No, I'm kidding. So dumb how he thinks. All right. Anyways, Chris Wright as Energy Secretary. Yeah, I think this was this the Dakota governor? He named somebody who's the Dakota governor. No, he's a CEO. Okay, that's good. I don't know anything about him. I might have to do more research. So yeah, I'll do more research. I might get a video, a little short form content on him. I'm gonna make this series where I'm gonna cover everybody in Trump's cabinet. That's what I plan on doing. I wanna make this a little series. So subscribe for that. If you wanna see it. All right. But like in detail, a dog left for dead on there. Okay, I put this one in here. It's another social thing. Dogs aren't human. Stop treating like them. Like, how old is this dog? Okay, so they said she's very young. I don't know how old this dog is. Well, it doesn't matter how young the dog is. You really shouldn't. Okay, she's 8 to 10 months old. Okay, you shouldn't be spending your marriage fund on a dog. It's a dog. You're literally ruining your wedding. One of your most important events. Okay, one of your most important events for a dog. I mean, what I was gonna say was, you can do what you want, but it's stupid. It's stupid. It's a dog. I have 2 dogs. Yeah, I like them, but they're dogs. You gotta realize they're rabid animals. They betray you. They're dogs. They're man's best friend, but they only favor you because you give them food. They don't truly love you. It's an illusion. They don't got souls to love. They have a natural instinct to portray love on you, to get food and loyalty returned. But it's a dog, not a human. Stop spending. All right, whatever. I'm getting carried away. We need to get out of Ukraine. I mean, we're not in it, but we got to stop giving them money. We don't got enough money for our own stuff, let alone to help them. And we also shouldn't be getting involved with this. Because, unlike what the media says, Ukraine's not so innocent. They're not. Stop saying that they're this puny little... No, they've been showing aggression towards Russia for a long time. It's this whole complicated... I don't know that much about it, okay? But this is what I've heard from actual people who are up there in the military. I've heard stuff about it. I haven't heard anything confidential. Government, I haven't heard anything confidential. But I know about the things that is not good, that Ukraine has done. Ukraine is not innocent in the slightest. And I can't give you an example because I don't know them off the top of my head, but that's just what I took away. So we need to stop giving this much to Ukraine. We need to stop supporting Ukraine. We just need the war to end. That's what we need, and that's how we need to go. No more death. Our next one, Spirit Airline. This is not that big. I don't know why I put it in this lineup, but Spirit Airlines, terrible airline. You know, it's just a joke at this point. So who wants to fly Spirit? It's just such a joke. So, you know, they're filing for bankruptcy. I don't know if this means it's the end of their company or it's just like massive reduction. I don't really know how bankruptcy works. Oh my goodness, stop. So that's another thing I'll have to research on bankruptcy. Trump picks Brandon Carr. Okay. Trump's been saying that he was never associated with 2025, Project 2025. I don't care if he was or not. I like Project 2025, some of the things it implies and some of the things it supports and says, but other aspects I don't like. Like, it limits the free speech. It puts people in jail for saying some stuff. My opinion on it is that you shouldn't be... Gay marriage should be legalized. It should be legalized. It's not like... in my opinion, it's a sin. But I don't care what other people do. They can do what they want. But you shouldn't be illegalizing just because your religious views. It's a free place. This is America. It's the land of opportunity, freedom. People can do what they want. Just don't push it on others. That's what needs to be happening. And keep it away from the kids. All right, that's all I have to say.